Vicky.
We have bad news.
We had these great plans and aspirations of taking the boat to meet you in Hawaii for your birthday, but we hit a little bit of a speed bump. Nicholas is working on fixing the boat now. He's sweating and slaving so we can make it there in time.
He's working really hard.
He's working really hard just for you. Nicholas, say hi.
Hi, Vicky. We're trying to fix it. I almost got it.
But just in case we can't make it, we want to say happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Aloha, Vicky. I got to know you from two different directions, from spending New Year's Days in Lake Javita with Diane and Al, and from going to see Dolly Parton with the girls. And small world that it is, I also got to know you through Charles, who I found out goes way back with you and David. From any direction, you are a multi-talented, multitasking, amazing woman. Hey, even in retirement, it's a full-time job just to keep up with David, bless his heart. I'm so grateful to know you and to be a part of this wonderful celebration. You take happy birthday to a whole new dimension, and you deserve it. So, Vicky, hau'olila, hanuya, oe, and many more.
I hope you realize, Vicky, that I am related to you and David by marriage, as a result of officiating at your nuptial ceremony. As I recall, we first met on a Withlacoochee canoe excursion with the West Pasco Bar Association. David arrived in a tight swimsuit bearing the Burger King logo and the scandalous, thought-provoking slogan, "Home of the Whopper." Fortunately, you were able to bring some professional dignity into our relationship by encouraging Virginia and I to present CLE seminars on paralegal procedures and ethics when you served so meritoriously on the Real Property Committee. Many thanks for providing this opportunity to celebrate your special day by going native amid tropical splendor. I'm sure we'll all want to come back to this little grass shack in Ka'anapali, Hawaii, where the Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua'a go swimming by.
Good morning. I'm Charles R. Anthony, MD. I and a consortium of colleagues are doing an investigational study. We're from the fields of neurosurgery, neuroradiology, neurology, and holistic life coaches. We're studying approximately 100 patients who have led highly successful careers such as executives, legal minds, accountants, over a broad range of activities. The study is age and gender matched and has a rigid time frame for evaluation. There's a baseline brain evaluation during the height of the career, at the time of retirement, and again 3 to 5 years thereafter. The adjustment to retirement is reflected in changes in the brain over time as demonstrated by these specialists. My job as team member and neuroradiologist is to evaluate the cranium and contents thereof, as well as its various functions. This will be correlated with other information to determine and perhaps predict in the future for other patients which group adjusts best in their golden years to a new setting. Outcome expectations. Number 1, recidivism group. This segment of the study tries to go back to work within 1 year of retirement. They often reminisce of previous triumphs. This can be frustrating to them and their family. The equivocal group. These individuals stop working at their skilled profession and bounce from one project or hobby to the next, frequently intense in their assault on gardening, housework, house renovation, excessive travel, but they are, in fact, passionate in all endeavors. They are constantly in motion. And finally, we have the poster child group. The perfect transition to peace, tranquility, and purpose. They immediately, within days of leaving work, move on. Like a new electrical switch, their brain finds a new path and immediately reroutes all connection and interest in a new web of electrical conductivity. Now, my first case today, for an example, is Victoria H. Carter. And this is one of our cohorts in the study. Victoria Hunt Carter, age 69, successful executive, now 3 years into retirement. Last MR brain 2012. Report was unremarkable. That's very interesting because I think there are remarkable findings. If you'll notice these large olfactory grooves in the frontal lobe, they indicate an unusual ability to smell. This combined with the memory of savory food gives a great appreciation for fine cuisine and can motivate one to prepare great dishes. The parietal cortex is rather wavy in this area, and this can be associated with artistic spatial creation demonstrated in sketching, art painting, and photography. A closer look at the cerebellar hemispheres show amazing enlargement of the Vermian region, and this can clearly be associated with uncanny athletic ability. For example, you can see rapidly decreasing golf handicaps in this setting, especially when the course is played more than once and integrated with the higher parietal cortical functions. And finally, I think the most interesting part of this brain is this white collection here called the ventricular system. These large ventricles, in this case, have a capacity of 3 large wine goblets, and these can act as a red wine reservoir and allow a greater capacity to enjoy the moment and friends. Victoria Carter, I think, is the best example we have of the poster child of a retirement group. I am going to convene the group and immediately produce a case study for the Annals of Neurological Life Strategy. Happy birthday, Vicki!
Having a great time. I look forward to seeing you in North Carolina. What do I like most about you? Everything. You're just absolutely.
It was 1 minute. Look it up.
We have a present for Vicki. I think she may remember this. It's one of her favorite things. These are the pants, the bathing suit that David wore 20 years ago.
Yo tengo.
Happy birthday!
Hi, Vicki! So we decided to celebrate your birthday by shooting something. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Hope your birthday's on target.
Love you!
Happy birthday to you.
What key is that?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vicki. Happy birthday to you. And by the way, don't walk into the Bobby's house without being announced.
Wait.
We want to wish our amazing attorney friend and fabulous golf guru a very happy birthday. Vicki, we want you to know you take the cake.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Another fabulous year, Vicki. We toast you.
Round 2.
Cheers! Happy birthday, Vicki.
Vicki, what a milestone. Hard to believe it. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful time, a wonderful day, and I love you, and happy birthday, and thanks for being my big sister for my entire life. You deserve a medal, especially for the babysitting years when you allowed my survival. Happy birthday to you, Vicki. I love you.
Happy birthday, Vicki. You're such a great person, and there's so many things about you we love. Your friendship, your wisdom, your generosity, your ability to generate great conversations, but most of all, it's your sense of humor.
And thinking of your sense of humor, I tried to encourage Bill to put on a Speedo so that we could wish you a happy birthday with a similar occurrence of your infamous 50th birthday celebration.
But we knew we could never get the full effect.
After all, we only have one dog to howl at all the laughter.
And I never could master Daniel's ability for muscle isolation.
So we just had to settle with a simple happy birthday from our backyard in Winter Park.
And tell you that we hope you'll bring David and some friends over and we'll do a cocktail cruise in the Winter Park Change sometime soon.
We love you, Vicki.
You know, Vicki, I've been so successful at retirement because I started planning for it when I was 11 years old on my first paper route. But it still amazes me and makes me very happy that you've gone from a very demanding career to enjoying a very different type of life without apparently too much planning.
True, but what does that have to do with what we're doing here? And I started thinking about that and I thought, well, you're smart, businesslike, no nonsense, but you're also creative, you're interested in so many different things, and that's why you're being so successful at making that transition. And that's just one of the many things we like about you. So
happy birthday!
And keep doing all the new things that you're enjoying so much, and we hope to be a big part of it.
Well, where do I start? You know, Vicki, from the first time we met, I knew we were going to have a special relationship. There are so many memories and so many things that we've done together and we continue to do. So for this special occasion, I've surrounded myself with things that remind me of you. One of my first and favorite memories of you is when you came to our home in Carterville to introduce yourself. Now, I had heard about you from the rest of the Carters. They were always bragging about our Vicki and proudly proclaiming you to be the smartest and most successful woman that existed. So you can imagine how excited and actually really nervous I was to meet this phenomenon. So when you showed up at the house, you had this bag of McDonald's hamburgers in your hand. And to explain to me about the bag, you said, well, it was your turn to feed the young'uns. And I think you said children, but you know, there wasn't nothing but yard young'uns around, so that's what we're gonna go with. Anyway, when one of these strays would come by on a bicycle and get within tossing distance, you would reach down in the bag and grab a hamburger and just expertly throw the thing in their direction. And at the same time, you were still having this conversation with me. Well, I was just amazed. And it was then that I realized that your talent didn't just lie in the corporate environment. And it was what you were doing with your athleticism and your culinary discernment that actually was a prelude to the Vicki that I know and love today. And you know, I can go on and talk about your successful career and your never-ending patience in dealing with stressful and a lot of times embarrassing situations, but you know, girlfriend, that's not where my heart is. You have become one of my dearest friends, and you've always been there for me no matter what, and I just pray that we stay that way. In closing, after meeting you for the first time, I said, my God, you know, why am I here? My purpose then was not so clear. But as I stayed, my purpose grew. The reason I was there, my dearest friend, was just to be with you. You know, I'm never going to be a great painter, and I'm never going to be a great golfer, but I'll always be there for you. So, happy birthday, precious girlfriend, and thank you for opening your arms and allowing me to be a part of your life and family. I love you so much.
Happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
And we wish you were here. We wish you were here. We are at Victoria Falls.
Victoria Falls, April 2018. Happy birthday, Vicki, from all the gang.
Well, we've come a long way to find Miss Vicki. Seems like eons.
Here, help me draw.
What is this?
That's an emoji.
Yeah, right.
Well, it means we love the heart. It means we love Vicki.
But everybody loves Vicki.
I know that.
Now, like this?
So why do you have to
So what do we
draw?
have to draw? Why do we have to draw it here?
You know, people will come by and they will see that and they will start a fan club for Vicki.
You mean a fan like this?
Oh, not really.
Actually, Miss Vicki, this is a present from Kay and I to you. It has multi-purposes. For Vicki's method of keeping score in golfing, this can be used long shank for, what do they call that, when the ball goes off to the left, where they can reverse it like this and hit it for a draw to the right. And actually, it can be used in a house for David and his shenanigans. All of us really appreciate your patience with that man. So if he's close quarters, you short shank it. If that rascal hides around a corner, you long shank it, take advantage of that curve. So.
Davidson's golf lesson. Okay, but seriously.
We love Big Red. And how?
She can paint.
She can drive and she can putt.
She can kick butt in the kitchen.
And if she tries, she can do well.
Anything she tries. As a friend, you can't do better than
And
Big Red. She is funny. She is kind.
She leaves no one behind.
As she turns 70. Hold on.
Toast. Give me a glass. Let's toast together here.
As she turns 70, we will toast her longevity.
Hail Victoria.
Queen of all she surveys.
We love you.
We love you. The end.
Happy birthday, Vicki. We are sorry we're not joining you in the flesh, but we are with you in spirit. And we look forward to joining you for your next birthday. Say hi to David, and tell him I'm certainly thinking of him all the time. In fact, I've started dressing like him. It's a sign of respect. Bye.
Okay, maybe she's here.
I hope so.
There'll be a lot of disappointed people if she's not. That's right. Let's go in and see.
Happy birthday, Vicki. Where are you?
Happy birthday, Vic. We're all standing in line for your birthday, Vicki. Happy birthday.
Birthday balloons are here. The search is still on.
You brought the tents, you brought your cake. Where are you, Vicki?
I don't see Vicki.
No, I haven't seen her all day. What about you, Officer Earls? Have you seen Vicki? We haven't seen Vicki.
No.
I'm tired.
I am too.
Where she is.
Me either. I guess you just had a better place to be today than here. Oh well.
Happy
birthday, Vicki. We love you. Go Gators.
Hi, Vicki. You and David were the first friends of Bill I met. Our cruise together was great. We had fun with our meals, playing bridge and spades, and visiting. You were gracious and accepting. You embraced me and included me. In fact, I thought this Bill guy must be okay because he has such great friends. Our visits to Sky Valley with you were wonderful. You were so patient and supportive with me as I tried to play golf. You are fun, smart, and kind, a wonderful hostess, a talented artist, an awesome cook, and most of all, a treasured friend. Thank you for your friendship. I wish you a very happy 70th birthday.
Hello, my dear friend. Happy birthday, Vicki. I wish that you're going to have such a wonderful day with all of your friends that are around you as you are seeing this film. You know, we've been friends for 45 years. I treasure the fond memories of all those years. I remember our family outings together, lots of fun. First that comes to mind is our time at Dog Island, where we went to the beach and you and David were contemplating the proposition of marriage. Do you remember the time when we boiled up the blue crabs and many of them jumped out of the pot onto the floor and you and Mary jumped on the seats to avoid getting your feet bit? I also remember our Boca Grande tarpon fishing trips, in particular one evening, very dark, very rainy. You have a tarpon on. David's getting seasick. He can't see because of the rain on his glasses. But we caught that sucker after a few hours of reeling in. I remember you bending over that rod and reel and barely able to inch it in, but we caught it. Also, our many trips down to the Florida Keys. In particular, one Thanksgiving that we had a wonderful bounty of food, the seafood that we either caught or speared, the shrimp from the local area, which was a business client of mine, and also the smoked turkey that we were able to enjoy. What a wonderful dinner that was. I also remember our adventures to the Colorado skiing mountains, where a good number of us ended up being injured, not the least of which David and his broken back. You know, we had so many family Christmas together, and the traditional Easter egg hunts with the grown-ups included. What fun, especially the prizes inside the eggs for the grown-ups. Our trips now to your beautiful home up in Sky Valley and our golf games together. What a treasure of mutual acquaintances and friends that get together. We've had wonderful experiences together, so many of which I will never forget. You are a dear friend, and I hope that our friendship will last and last. Wishing you the very best for a wonderful birthday and future more to come. Your devoted friend.
Happy birthday, Vicki. To the hostess with the mostest, when you hear party, you're the best party girl as well as the best party giver. Have many more.
We love you so much. You have a wonderful birthday. We wish you were there with you. Love you so much. Bye-bye.
We are Chris and George in Queenstown, the South Island, New Zealand, giving our tribute to Vicki Carter on her very auspicious birthday.
Our tribute honors the many memorable husband-wife tennis matches in which Vicki and David have participated. We particularly want to emphasize matches in which their opponents were also a husband-wife team. These willing victims, players, were also convinced to put their marriages, their friendships, and perhaps their very lives at stake to take part in these battles between the sexes. It is our hope that these rarefied and risky occasions will continue, perhaps somewhat mellowed by age and simple inability, remaining ability. So here's to tennis with Vicki and David.
How long have we known Vicki Carter?
About 24 years.
How do you know that?
Because it's on your coffee cup. We met at the Topsail meeting of the reptile section in 1993 in September.
Oh my goodness, that's a long time. What would you have to say about Vicki?
Oh, I think Vicki is the most true to the core person I've ever known in my life. She is phenomenal.
She is honest and always positive, always has something good to say about anything and everybody. She can find the good in it.
But there's so many positive things with Vicki. You know, she plays tennis, she plays golf, she plays pickleball. Anything she wants to do, she does with plum and just flair. It's unbelievable. And she is a phenomenal painter.
Oh, yeah.
Her artwork is
She's
out of
a
this
true
world.
artist.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Hand and Foot and Bridge. She's good at those too.
And she is the Instapot queen.
Oh yeah, now she
She is
started
now
cooking. She is great. I know.
It's terrific.
And we always pull for the Gators and the
And
Tampa
the
Bay
Tampa Bay
Rays.
Rays. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
But you know, these are positive things that
Most people.
everybody's going to say about it. What do we know about Vicki that's unique for us? The travel that we've had.
Oh, absolutely. Besides Rainbow River and Tarpon Springs and all of those places, we've been to Paris. We've been
Oh,
twice.
and I remember the first time in 2004, we went to that group over there
Of lawyers, we all went to Vaux-le-Vicomte, and what we do, we rode the golf carts
Carts.
and
We
had
had
a
a
scavenger
scavenger
hunt
hunt
at
in the
Vaux-le-Vicomte. You're right, we did.
and then
the
another
second
time of the trip,
yeah.
we went to Montmartre and had dinner, and David had
That
that.
episode with David, you can
Yes.
ask him about that, right?
We have to leave that one out.
All right, and then the AFRA and real property meetings.
All
of
over,
those.
yes, in Africa.
Oh, Africa.
That was that's one of my favorite trips of all time.
Absolutely.
12 days we spent together,
And Vicki took beautiful photos, didn't she?
she was the best.
She was the best. Beautiful birds, animals, everything. So,
Yes.
but the most important thing for us maybe was that we lived with Vicki for over 2.5 years.
We
in
were
Atlanta.
squatters.
We were the squatters. We came for 2 weeks. We stayed for over 2 years, and then we finally bought a house down the road.
And we still, every night
Oh,
we
yeah.
got together and had dinner.
Yeah, because we missed her.
Or we went out to dinner to that Thai
Thai
restaurant.
place and the Greek restaurant.
Yes.
And then
And-
we come home and what would we do?
I would watch TV every night.
Absolutely.
And we'd watch Dancing with the Stars. We'd play
Mamma Mia, and we would do
Star Trek.
Star Trek and Castle. Oh, and The Big Bang Theory. Don't forget that one.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Well,
So,
it was just it's been a wonderful relationship.
it was. And then we followed you all to Sky Valley and bought a home up here. Came up here for 4 or 5 years with you and then bought a house here. So watch out where you move next. We may show up. So, Vicki Carter, super trooper that you are, apologies to Apple already. You have reached 70 with joy and levity. You can dance, we'll all play, celebrate this special day. 'Cause you are the birthday girl, living the dream. You are the birthday queen. We love you, Vicki.
We love
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
The voice of reason when David goes awry. I is for intelligence, which no one can deny. C stands for consistent when chaos rears its head. K is for the kindness that throughout her life she spread. Y stands for young at heart, despite the test of years. Happy 70th, Vicki. We raise glasses and say cheers.
Birthday greetings from the fabulous Carter Camp inside Florida's Silver Springs State Park.
What do we like best about Vicki? It's her incredible generosity. She owns this one-of-a-kind property inside the state park and invites one and all to come enjoy it with their families.
And here are a few of those who have been able to join us here.
Happy birthday, Vicki!
Happy birthday, Vicki!
Happy birthday, Vicky!
Happy birthday, Vicki!
Happy birthday, Vicky! 3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday from your favorite painter, Vicky.
Happy birthday, Vicky. Shut up, dog. Dilly dilly.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Vicky!
Oop. He lived.
Happy birthday, Vicky!
Happy birthday, Vicky.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Vicky!
Happy birthday, Vicky.
And here are just a few of the people who have gotten to join us. And here are just a few of the people. And here are just a few of the people.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vicky. Happy birthday to you.
Roger Brainerd, shooting for a hole-in-one. Go Raj. It's in the hole!
Kathy Brainerd on the first tee, demonstrating proper technique for hole-in-one. First you start with the red ball.
There it is, baby.
It's in the hole.
Happy birthday, Vicky.
Hey Vicky, enjoy your time out in Hawaii. Make sure to wear sunscreen so you don't get any sun damage and need to be lasered. Alright, let's fire up the laser. Everybody good? Let's go.
Ah, my face, my face! Ow,
Oh
stop!
my gosh, anesthesia, what are you doing?
Sorry, Doc. I was trying to finish this game of Angry Birds.
Oh my god. Listen guys, don't worry. No animals were killed during the filming of this video, and only one patient was injured. But apparently she can still walk. Oh man, cut the video. Somebody go grab that patient and strap her down. I never promised being beautiful was painless. Are you still videotaping? Oh my gosh. Vicky, happy birthday. I love you.
Hi Vicky, time to say happy birthday. I just wanted you to know that it's a time in my life where I'm trying to collect moments rather than things, and collect friends rather than acquaintances, and be thankful for my friends and adventures and health and people like you that are in my life. You are a special human, kind, intelligent, with a great sense of humor, and I hope you have the best 70th birthday ever. Love you.
Hey, Vicky. Happy birthday. As Bernie said, sorry we're not there with you. It's always fun for me that you turn to the next decade just a few months before I do. In celebration, I wanted to actually show you some things that we had on hand. One of them is the World Golf Village construction hat. Now that you're a golfer, maybe I'll just send it to you. That's one. Here is your celebration. Bernie, if you might have noticed, was wearing the Celebration 2007 t-shirt. This is the Celebration 2008 t-shirt. And on the back, Bernie will zoom in, is a list of all of the lovely resorts that you worked on at that time, or before that time.
Wait a minute, I couldn't read the assistant grip.
Please, the flamingos will help. I'm sorry we can't be there, and we wish you a most happy birthday, Vicki. I have to tell you that in the 20 years that we worked together, it was one of my greatest pleasures that every time people mentioned your name, they said, "She's the best real estate lawyer I've ever worked with." It was just such an honor, and I'm so glad you're celebrating your birthday at what we used to refer to as KOR3. Take care, have a great time. Love you. Bye.
Hey Vicki, it's David from Orlando. Sorry I can't be there with you, but it's a little bit of a long walk to get out to Maui. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a great party. You always do. But first I'd like to say something to everybody that's at your party. For all of you at the party enjoying the beautiful building that you're in, at the beautiful resort that you're in, one of 3 beautiful resorts in that amazing complex. What you may not know is that all of that would not have happened had it not been for the brilliance of our Vicki Carter. So congratulations, Vicki, and I'm glad you're finally able to see your baby completely built out. I hope you like it. On a personal note, happy birthday. I am sorry I couldn't be there. I know, like I said, you guys did a great party. But I always enjoy you. You're a great friend, and I know you always will be, and that means a lot to me. So I look forward to one of those dinners or one of those lunches where we enjoy so much and gossip so much. And I can't wait to see you soon. So have a great party and happy birthday.
In the mountains. You know, it's Vicki's birthday coming up. She's gonna be 70 years old. 70 years old. Man, I wish I could be 70 again. You know, Vicki has got it all. She's smart, she's talented, she's nice, well-read. She can play tennis, golf, you name it, she can do it. Card games, she's good at everything. Hell, she can even cook. I really like her. She's become one of my best friends. And you know what? I think she thinks I'm as smart as she is.
Don't worry, Diane. If Vicki is as smart as you think she is, she'll figure it out quickly enough.
Vicki, Paul and I wanted to show you our little bit of paradise as a tribute to you, and we hope you and David make a visit to Texas. I think you would enjoy it. We look forward to seeing you the next time. We always have a good time with you. Personally, I think one of the most enjoyable things of being around you is your conversation. I could talk to you for hours. Life is good. I hope you have a great time in Hawaii with all the great friends, and we will miss you. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Aunt Vicki, wishing you a very happy 70th birthday. I met you nearly 22 years ago, and I instantly thought you were just so kind, sweet, and sincere, and all that still holds true today. I don't know how you've ever put up with Uncle David like you have. Congratulations on that as well. And I hope you enjoy your birthday with your family and friends. We all love you.
Ben's doing a pre-flight, make sure everything's good and safe in the airplane. This is what the inside of the airplane looks like. And yes, those orange things are parachutes. kind right here and now? Shoot, Vicky, you should have shaved your legs, girl. Oh, that's nice. Well done, Vicky. Very nicely done. That is very nice. Beautifully done. Thank you.
My favorite thing about Miss Vicky is traveling with her and getting to spend time with her.
David can get in there for that one. Our favorite thing is just to be with you, whether it's in your mountain house or traveling. We love you.